Hello everybody, this is Vinton, aka BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is Wednesday. We're diving back into a little bit more Terraria. So, how's it going? You guys having fun? Enjoying yourselves? I hope so. See some people in the chat. Let's see, let us begin. Now, I've got a couple of things that we're doing a little bit differently. I don't know. I've made a couple adjustments to the stream as as it has been. So, give me a sec. I'm going to move over to the screen now. Fade that out, get this started. There we go. Now, let me go ahead. First thing you should notice is that I have fixed the sizing of the screen. That's been an issue for like the last couple of episodes that we've been doing, the whole Terraria thing. It's been kind of tiny, and I've looked back at the footage from the previous streams, and the Terraria footage, it's kind of fuzzy and everything's really tiny, and the fact that everything has been compressed down to 1280 by 720 has made a whole lot of the pixels and fine details very difficult to see. This should fix it. I think everything looks a lot better now. As far as I can tell, it's a lot more 1-to-1 to the actual pixel aspect ratio, so that should smooth it out a little bit. So head back into... Boy, I don't think we're going to have one single game where I don't regret naming my my place Derp Harp Narf. I don't know. But anywho, so the last time we were playing, it should be a hell of a lot clearer than it was before. Here. Now, the last time we were playing, we were... Oh, yeah, that's right. We got into, the Sky Islands and all that stuff. And we finally managed to get ourselves some really cool items. Also filled up my life bar. But now we need to... Okay, oh yeah, we also made the portal to hell. That was another thing, too. But now that we've done all that, now we need to actually defeat some of the bosses. Now, the main problem with that is that I don't actually have an Eye of Cthulhu to sacrifice right now. So I guess we just kind of have to wait until later on tonight. So I guess we will see. Until then, I think I'm just going to come down here and be an idiot in hell. Because why not? I have protection, and I have strength now. Oh, I should also mention another thing. You may have noticed that I've also gotten rid of the little connection prompt. I don't think it's necessary anymore. I think the internet is as stable as it's going to be. Like, last night I did notice that we had a little bit of a glitch out here and there on the internet, but I think it's as stable as we're ever going to get, I believe. So hopefully we don't have to worry about that anymore, and we can just actually go back to playing games. And what the hell? All right. Oh, right, because I put a floor in here. I get it. Okay. Well, at least it's draining. That's good. Because all that rain finally caught up with it. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't really do much down here, did we? Basically, I made the hell portal, and then that was the end of it. Oh, but now I have this so I can fight things out here. I love that. It's so cheap, the Star Fury. Could this thing drain a little faster? Is this just... Here, hold on a second. Actually, you know what? You think you slept when I started the stream yesterday? I didn't have a stream yesterday. No, I streamed... Oh, hey. Lorraine, the nurse has arrived. Cool. I stream Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. Again, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard. I know there's a lot of rackets that do streaming every single day. I don't have the time or the energy to do that. Unfortunately, I have to do a lot of adulting, and that requires me to put a lot more time into other things. Like that, right now I'm trying to work out some job stuff. So, actually, I wasn't on yesterday, so you didn't miss anything. That's good. Alright, get the hell out of here. No, sorry. Don't stream every day. I don't know. I think that's the benefit. Like, I can pour the amount of energy that I have into, days that I do stream, and I'm not overextending myself. I think it's a win-win on that. And also, hey, if you have any streams that you like to watch at any other time, I'd like to keep that open as well. I have seen a lot of people that stream, like, daily, and I don't know how they do it. That's a heck of a lot of energy you got to bring to the table every day. I mean, I guess there's some people that they don't bring any energy or anything to that degree. I mean, to be fair, I don't bring a lot. I feel like I bring some, at least. Yep. No, but there's some people, they are very, very active. I don't know, I'm doing a heck of a lot of other things. Like, at this moment in time, a lot of my spare time that I'm doing, I'm trying to promote that to doing some editing work with some videos. Whether it be the editing down some streams or some, otherwise. I do have a couple of other things on the docket. So I'm trying to like micromanage a lot of different things, and it's complicated. Okay, so I like how they've added effects for lava. Stop it. I just want to go over there and get money. This is probably dangerous. I don't know why I'm doing it. That's good. Anyway, so what's new? I'm trying to think of that. Oh, I should mention, I have been doing a little bit of testing. I don't know if you heard that, but Discord's opening up its video service like right now, and they're currently in its beta phase. And if you don't know what Discord is, it's just video. It's voice calling and server calling, that kind of thing. Yeah, they're opening up their video calling thing, which, by the way, is the one and only thing that was keeping us from moving over permanently from Skype to Discord. God, Skype sucks, man. Funny enough, I was the first person. Because I have, like, a group collective of friends who get together and game and all that jazz. And I'm a part of the group. I wouldn't say anybody is any particular leader. It's just everybody's sort of there. But I was the guy, and I'm very proud of this. I was the guy that originally came up to the group and was like, hey, there's this thing called Discord out there. Maybe we should consider swapping over to it. And unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to break a few people in the group. I know a lot of people are stuck in their ways. I don't use TeamSpeak. That was one thing we were thinking about using. But the issue with TeamSpeak is that don't you have to pay for a server or at least like a quality one at least? And I wasn't a gigantic fan of using TeamSpeak just for that sake and the entry price. I know you need to keep the service open somehow, so you got to charge people in some extent. But still, it's difficult to make that decision. Especially, I mean, keep in mind, I think it's like one person needs to pay for a TeamSpeak server, and then that's the end of it. No, Discord is very nice. Oh, I can search from the internet and make a private chat. Yeah, you can do that in Discord. That's a thing. Like, it's basically what TeamSpeak does, except it's free. Basically, that's kind of the end of it. It's kind of the same thing. It's servers. You can look up servers online. And then you can join servers, and then you just, like, team up with a whole bunch. There's a whole lot of, I'm trying to remember. There's a few internet personalities I know that have Discord servers just for derping around sake. He's very nice. And on top of that, Discord has been really making a move as of late to try and take over a lot of the other functionalities of other, like, call and voice type thing. They initially started out as sort of a replacement for TeamSpeak. You know, and they did pretty good with that. And then they added the friends list type stuff for the people that were, just for the sake of it. After that, they started adding, personal calls. Like, you can make calls with friends in private calls kind of thing. That was one thing that was added. And then just recently, they have started adding a video call along with it. And I have personally been testing out the video call functionality of it. Holy crap. Nobody needs to own Skype anymore. Nobody. There's no reason. Once this thing gets fully released, I would not be surprised if Skype like just wets itself. Like, Microsoft ain't going to have any hand in the race anymore. Unless they finally manage to get some people together to make it better. It is good. I would recommend looking up Discord. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a marketer or anything, but I've personally used it, and just the fact that it has finally saved us from the doldrums of using Skype way back when, like I give it full kudos for it. I would recommend looking it up. Like you don't even need to sign up for anything just to give it a shot, like just to try it out. Like all you need to do is go to their website, and you can. Here's another thing: you can run it in browser. So all you have to do is just open it up in your browser. You can test it out, see what functions it has, and then just find some friends, get them together, and just see what the quality's like. Oh, another thing I really like about Discord over Skype. Now, I don't know if TeamSpeak has this. I'm not 100% certain. But how flexible is TeamSpeak when it comes to adjusting certain things like gain and, just the audio levels of things? What I mean by that, just a whole lot of just manual control over things like how the audio of certain people in the call adjust. You have Discord, but you don't really need it. You have no webcam, and you and your friends use TeamSpeak for free. Yeah, that's cool. Personally, I've just been really enjoying the whole Discord thing. But another really cool thing is that from the tests that we have done with just the video call functionality, the screen sharing is actually not bad. Like, it's almost like completely lagless screen sharing, which is very nice. The only thing you can do with TeamSpeak is make people louder, you think. Now, I was thinking more in the lines of, because I'm a little bit of an audiophile when it comes to production. And one thing I always hated when it came to Skype is the fact that it auto-levels everybody in the call. So, it has sort of this smart algorithm, so it'll boost somebody's microphone in the event their microphone's really, really quiet. But the problem is, it doesn't just boost their voice, it boosts everything. So that means you'll just be sitting in the Skype call and somebody won't be talking for a long period of time. And then all of a sudden, the sound of their AC unit just starts getting louder and louder and louder. It's like, dude, speak, say something. It's like, oh yeah, sorry. Like, that was the most obnoxious shit. With Discord, you don't have to worry about that. Not only is their automatic software smarter, but on top of that, you can just turn that crap off so you're not, you don't have to worry about your AC over blaringly loud. Like, that was a big fix for me. And yeah, you can control other people's voice audio separately, which is also very nice. I'm trying to think what other things I like about Discord. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a commercial pitch. Like, funny enough, they actually do have a hype team on Discord where you can sign up and then you can just give information for prizes and all this jazz and stuff. I haven't signed up for it because, frankly, I don't need it. I'll praise them without kudos or getting any extra sort of prizes. Oh, by the way, the prizes, apparently, it's something like Discord hoodies and shit. It's like, I don't care. I have plenty of clothes. I'm just happy with the fact that it's a piece of software that works. Anyway, no, we've been testing the video call. And I decided I wanted to try and do this thing because XSplit, it has a function where it takes the stream footage. Like, for instance, the footage you're seeing right now. I can just open up XSplit, and then I can stream that footage directly through my webcam. Which is real nice when it comes to sharing the screen with friends laglessly. So I was trying to take that footage and just streaming it into my webcam. And then taking that footage and streaming it over the Discord video function. And it is slick. It is slicker than snot with that. Discord. All right, Dave says, Discord sounds really good, but I'm the kind of person that that doesn't like new things when it's about programs where I can speak with friends. Took a while to switch from Skype to TeamSpeak. We were really like that too. Again, like I was the guy that initially said, "Hi guys, Skype sucks. Can we move to something?" I mean, we were all saying that, just being like, "Skype sucks. Can we move to something else?" But the problem is, we were all really into the idea of the video call function. I think the thing that finally managed to bump us up is that Discord has been hinting at the video function for a really long period of time. You know, because we did have some things that we were just like, oh, yeah, I forget exactly what it was. I think it had something to do with, like, roleplay kind of thing. And the problem is, like, that everybody really wanted to be able to see each other, so a lot of people stuck with Skype just because, hey, it's got the video call function. And eventually, after a while of convincing people, like, hey, at least give it a shot. Try this thing. Eventually we swapped over, and we actually really, really like it. Again, it's much like TeamSpeak, except underneath a different brand, and it tries to integrate a whole lot of functionality of Skype, including friends lists, independent private calls, that kind of thing. Private group calls. Like, overall, it's nice. It's definitely enriched, like, my life, for certain. Okay, so, is Cthulhu gonna fight me tonight? I've sort of just been derping around waiting for it to finally show up. I don't think so. The turn of the night has happened, and I'm not seeing a warning for it. Great. So now what? I guess I could try and take on the Eater of Worlds, rather. The Eater of Words. Yeah, sounds fine to me. No, it was a toss-up, though. Like, TeamSpeak was definitely one of those that was on the list of things. I think... do I know the Monster Hunter games, and if so, do I like them? I know what they are. I've never played them personally. They look like a heck of a lot of fun, though. I know one or two people. I think Pro Jared, he's a gigantic Monster Hunter fan for sure. I've seen him just gush about that game over and over, unapologetically. Just like, I don't care. I like Monster Hunter, that kind of thing. See, hello, grubby hands. Oh god, it's dark. Okay, so I have to ask, aside from the fact that the screen's probably really dark, are all the sprites and everything at least coming out sharper? That's what I kind of went for with choosing this resolution. It's almost to a T exactly perfect resolution with the stream window. All right. Got that done. Oh, right. So, a couple games that I've tried to test out with the whole Discord thing. Oh, the sprites look very nice. Well, that's good. That means I made something work. Now, I tried to see if I could stream Deus Ex Mankind Divided over the Discord call. I don't know why, but I think it's just the fact that Mankind Divided has so much stuff running in the background that I think I could stream Mankind Divided on the stream, but I don't know if it would work through the webcam function. Because running the webcam at the same time kind of breaks it. I tried The Witcher 3, which I haven't gotten really far into, but I did. But I tried The Witcher 3 streaming through the Discord call, and actually Witcher 3 works really well. I just need to make sure it's on a setting that isn't some ridiculously high setting. Ooh. Oh, here, wait a minute. No, hold on. Just occurred to me. Actually, hold on a second. Does the... Oh, I have a legendary silver pickaxe? I didn't even notice that. Shit. Awesome. Okay, I forget. Does silver break through corruption? I don't remember. I know standard picks don't do it. I just don't remember what the threshold is. Here. Hold up. I have some dyes I need, some plants I need to trade for dye. Sir. Reflective silver. So I have copper, silver, and gold. I could be super flashy if I wanted to. Only the Deathbringer pickaxe can break corruption. Okay, so that means I'm definitely going to need bombs to be able to break through. So I'm going to grab that. I'll replace it with lenses. I can make this work. Oh, we're going to need this on the hotbar. So many gold chests. Oh, I didn't even notice I got a herb bag. What is this? Blink root. Whoopity-doo! Okay. I guess I could put this away for now. Or purification powder. Oh, that could do it too. Meh. I'll be fine. Reflective ooh, metal dye? That sounds pretty cool. Meh. I don't think so. Okay, what else could I be putting away right about now? I'll keep the bug net just in case. Don't really need to be carrying hellfire arrows. Anything else I could be putting away? Got flaming arrows. I got a bunch of arrows that I'm not using right now. Guess I could do that. I forget if I have another chest that has arrows in it, but whatever. Oh, let's see. What else has been going on as of late? Oh my god. Well, here's some news on the cell phone side of things. For whatever reason, I love cell phone news. So there's this news that apparently there's a Lamborghini labeled phone. Like, basically, it's an Android phone that is Lamborghini branded on the outside of it. And it costs over $2,000. Why? There's no point in that. And it's no different from any other Android phone, by the way. You know, it's not any better or any worse. It's just an Android phone. Like, really, just because you're rich, that doesn't give you an excuse to spend your money like that. Please, don't do that. Spend your money on things that are worth it. I mean, not to mention, cell phones go out of, they go out of circulation within the span of, like, a year, right? And then they're completely obsolete after 2 or 3 years. Why would you spend so much money, $2,000 down, just to have a Lamborghini-branded phone? Oh, that's right, being rich. All right, cool. I don't know. Hilarious thing is that Lamborghinis aren't even all that great. Like, they've got plenty of power, but they're not nearly as powerful as the price would even say. It's just a luxury car. It's something sleek and shiny. And European, I think. And I forget where do Lamborghinis, where are they made from? No, whatever it is, it's not worth the price, that's for sure. Like, with that kind of price, I could go out and buy some, like, ridiculous hybrid car. Yep. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a frugal peasant. Oh, I suppose on other cell phone news, Samsung just recently had this big old wide conference where they talked about everything. There's another thing. One of the things they talked about was, more information about the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Which, insert explosion joke here. They were just showing stuff off about it. And I don't know, I took a look at some of the news related to it, and it doesn't look all that different aside from being bigger. That's it. Like, just a tiny bit bigger, and that's your lot. Jeez, what is with the sandstorm? So, do sandstorms just happen at night? What the heck's the deal? I've been to 2 different sides, and like sandstorms are brewing. Yeah, well. I don't know. Should I just, like, face the music and try to fight through it? Do sandstorms do anything to me health-wise? That's one thing I'm sort of wondering. Or is it just an Oh! Okay, that's what sandstorms do. Deadly tumbleweeds. Does that eventually lead to anything? Can I get anything fun from tumbleweeds? Yeah. Hi. What are you... Living sending temple. With this game, I'm fine with it. It makes enough sense. All right. Well, I'm downwind from the storm now, so I think I'll be fine. Hi. Going to sleep. It's almost 2:30. Yeah, you should. I don't know what your sleep schedule is or your pattern or anything, but hey, by all means, if you're tired, go to bed. I'm cool with it. Oh. Ooh, made it out of that nonsense. Okay, let me think. There's something else. Oh, right. In relation to the whole Samsung news. Because of the fact that I guess the Galaxy Note 8 is much larger than any of their other flagship phones. Oh, yay. Sandstorm's still happening. Fine. Anyway. Due to the fact that, it's a lot bigger than any of their other phones, that means that the Samsung Gear, their little VR headset, it doesn't fit the phone. Which means they're releasing an entire new headset that fits the phone. It's like, okay, cool. I'm willing to bet that they did that on purpose, too. Just being like, oh, hey, look, a whole new run of different, all new run of Samsung Gear headsets. That way you can fit your shiny new Note phone into it. You want that, don't you? I know you want that. Buy our products. Alright. We made it here. Let's just try to break through. This is how I usually do it. Again, I know purification powder is a thing. Actually, come to think of it, don't you get purification powder when the Dryad shows up? And in order for the Dryad to show up, you have to... Oh, you have to kill the Eye of Cthulhu, that's right. So that explains a whole lot. Horrible chill goes down my spine. That's fine. Oh god. Oh shit. It's fine. I'm good. Don't panic. I'm a little bit freaked out because this is... Oh, this is a combination of jungle and corruption at the exact same time. Oh, that's what that does. Whew. You know, I'd be really lucky if I managed to get the Uzi out of one of these claw grabber thingies. I've done that before. That is extremely fun. At that point, the world is at the mercy of your wallet. Okay. Was that the only orb down here? I feel like that's the case. Alright, back up and out we go. My guess is that there's probably another way down that I was supposed to take. Alright, what other kind of news? Oh, this is kind of interesting for me. So, Amazon's been trying to buy out Whole Foods. Oh, hey, the arms dealer's arrived. How about that? Good thing I have rooms that they can run into. By rooms, I mean, Oh, whoa, I see you. Don't you do that. Is this head anywhere? Okay. I see something below here. Oh, right, okay. So, bombs work underwater, right? I think they do. Yep, they do. As long as I keep bombing down, I will make it into a new chamber. Okay, right. No, all right. So again, Whole Foods is yeah. Amazon's trying to buy out Whole Foods, and if I had to take a guess as to why, I'm sure it has something to do with the grocery thing that Amazon's been trying to do. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with the fact that, again, they're trying to push their whole Amazon grocery thing, and what easier way to do that than to have an outlet near you that just delivers you your Amazon groceries right away. That's my thinking behind it. So that makes a little bit of sense. And I guess the news recently is that the FTC has approved of Amazon buying them out. They say that they're kind of nervous about that, but they're going to be monitoring them. It's been like, okay, let's see if they play ball. You know, if they continue to work under regulation and all that stuff, then he's fine. Jesus, everybody is moving into town. Break it. Okay. Screams echo all around me. How we doing? Okay, I got a Manic Vilethorn. One more to go. Think I'm just gonna bomb my way down there. You know, that's easy enough. But no, that's kind of interesting for me because I would, my hope, I mean, my hope with a whole lot of this stuff is that I really hope that I hope that Amazon prices things at fair prices and forces a whole bunch of, like, the stores that are around them to lower the prices. Like, at the end of the day, that is all that I really want when it comes to a company buying things out or changing things or stuff to that degree. I just want to make it... It's sort of like how... You know, I'll get back to this in a second. I actually have quite a bit of stuff I want to talk about in reference to that, but... yeah, I need, like, full concentration here, so hold up. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so again, I have a very, very nice sword. Sort of. And I have plenty of health, and I have some good armor to boot. Oh god. It's cool, it's cool. I just need to stay in the open. Bring it on! Problem is, underground, I can't really hit this thing. Now I forget, Eater of Worlds does show up above surface if you go above surface, right? I don't have, like, a real driving force to do that, and this is working just fine. Come to think of it, with the setup I have here, I'm pretty much... Like, I'm pretty much prepared for everything. Some would say that I'm actually way over-prepared for the Eye of Cthulhu. And you know what? They would absolutely be right. But whatever. Here, I'm playing by myself. I need to be prepared. Oh. It's cool. The nice thing about killing this thing is that it keeps dropping hearts, so... If it's beating the ever-loving shit out of you, just keep breaking sections. Come back here. Okay, nearly done. No, hey! Little varmint. Meh, meh, meh. Where are you at? Okay, one more. I think you're the last one, huh? I could just keep you as a pet. Keep dodging him forever. Just keep him flying around. No, never mind. There we go. What do we got? Why do I say what do we got? I already know what we got. So I've defeated him. So that's got to mean that the Eye of Cthulhu is not too far behind, right? Like that was supposed to... Like, chronologically, you're supposed to defeat the Eye of Cthulhu first, right? I mean, that's like the easier enemy out of the two. And yet I've upended all of those expectations. By going out and having to defeat him earlier. Say, not my fault. I waited till nighttime, and I didn't get anything. Right, so I have this now. Now, when it comes to playing Terraria, I don't do a whole lot of work with I don't do a whole lot of work with the magic portion of it or the mana. I tended to be more of a gunslinger. I like guns. Guns are fun. I don't know what it is. I think magic, for whatever reason, when it comes to me and RPGs, I've never gotten into it. Oh, hey, the Dryad's here. Cool, cool. And now she will actually give me the... Ah, hello, Terminator. How's it going? Okay. Catch you up. Oh, I did... Oops. Never mind. Now to catch you up, we've just defeated the Eater of Worlds. And we haven't even beaten the Eye of Cthulhu yet. Put that down. There's a way to actually make the eyeball, right? With a lens and little bits of chunk, right? Technically speaking, I could probably do that. Maybe have it ready by the time nighttime comes here. Don't remember how much it takes. Also, do you need to make it on an altar or something like that? 6 lenses? Oh, I've only got 5! Crap. Ooh, well, maybe if I'm really, really stupidly lucky, it'll show up tonight. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Bunny. Anywho. Oh, by the way, just to impede that question, I don't play Terraria by making a bunch of houses. I don't care about multiple houses. I'm much more interested in making basically a slave tower. A gigantic tower filled with my NPCs. They get the exact same rooms. Well-furnished rooms, I'll say. I haven't gotten around to making the beds. Oh, I can make the beds! Wait a minute, I can do that. Yeah, everybody at least needs comfort, right? Well, oh, wow, I have a lot of furniture. Jeez. Okay, now what did it take to make a loom? Isn't it just wood? Oh, right. In order to make the loom, you actually have to have, you need to have the saw table or, like, the sawmill or whatever the heck. I don't know. This is all just... It's coming back to me, because I haven't played Terraria in quite a while. And basically, I beat the moon boss, and then that was the end of it. It's like, well, my job here is done. Did I mention the... I'm trying to remember if I mentioned the last stream that moon boss was the one and only time in my life that I... Okay, where was it? Okay, what else is... Damn it, sorry. I'm a little bit scattered in my brain at the moment. I'm trying to remember what the recipe is for making the sawmill. Because I think it's like iron and then a combination of stuff. I think the heavy workbench is just visual, right? Unless they threw out the sawmill and replaced it with a heavy workbench. Which is possible. Chains are needed. Okay, thank you. I think I have chains. I made chains when I made the hook. Was I smart? Did I put those away? Yes, I did. There we go. Thank you. Anyway, no. Back to what I was saying. So the loom, I'm gonna make a loom. That way you can Spin some thread, make ourselves some beds. At least have some comfort for the inns, the people within the gigantic tower inn. Okay, so I keep getting distracted by this. Again, the moon boss was the first time I have ever had, what's it called? One of those really bad headaches. Shit. Why? Am I just tired today? I think I'm just really tired. Oh, hello. The heavy workbench is for statues, mostly. Oh, alright. Don't really care all that much about making statues, but... Right. Buddy. Thank you. Alright, I'm well prepared enough. I don't think I need any kind of stupid arena. Oh god, I love building the portal to hell, because it's just... everything falls in it and just dies. Good luck, meh. I don't need luck. I have stars. Meh. And I guess after this we could try and make a way out to the labyrinth area and try and kick the skeleton boss's ass. Put away the map just so I can see everything. Come on! There we go. Where you at? There you at. Let's see. And at a certain point I need a real nice bow. No, some of like the end game items, like the end game bows, are absolutely astronomically good. Alright, almost at the halfway point. There we go, halfway point. I barely even need to actually make contact with them. Stars kind of take care of it themselves. And we're done. Cool, cool. Oh, how much time do I got? The night literally just started. I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm trying to remember the skeleton boss. They'll allow you to fight him anytime, but it'll only say just like, I don't think you're ready for this, boss. Maybe we shouldn't call him. But it'll allow you to do it anyways, like despite your stupid decisions. I think that's the case. I don't know. I'm gonna travel out there and I'm gonna see if maybe I can make it in time. Probably not. This being a gigantic world and all. Now I forget. What was it that they were hinting at? I think Terraria Otherworld. They were teasing the idea of not only were you able to make a large world, but you could also make just a gigantic world. Something along those lines, like extra large. And that sounded cool. I was really looking forward to seeing that come together. I was, and then I found out that they have to completely go back to the drawing board with it because the what was the studio? The studio they had hired to do Terraria Otherworld. Finally, they're just like, okay, we're throwing you out. Owie. And that made me sad. But on the other side of things, I mean, it made sense that they got rid of them. I get this strange suspicion that studio was... It was either they weren't working on things, or they were working on so little at a time that, it would have taken forever for Terraria Otherworld to finally come out. As opposed to a studio that would actually put down the effort and the work and get that shit done within the span of a year or two. Oh, hey, the meteorite's landed. Oh, and I forget. The meteorite... I'm trying to remember what's the weakest axe you could possibly use to... Oh, hey, more corruption. The weakest axe that you can use to mine some of the... I don't know. The hell rock, that kind of stuff. Gold? Or are you talking in reference... Wait, you're talking in reference to the meteor. Because I think you need meteor in order to mine the stuff for... the hell area. Like if you want to get some of the ore down there. And I got a platinum pick, so I will be fine. As well as I could also make a whole slew of other... Oh. I can make a slew of other picks as well. Yeah, now that I have, like, you know, corruption materials. Oh, hey. Hello. Wait a minute. Why'd you show up? Is the meteor the meteor fell underground? Hold the phone. Hold on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's cool looking. You don't normally get to see it fall quite like this. Usually it's like directly on the surface. That being said, I don't have a pick to mine any of that. Well, actually, well, I have a pick to mine that stuff, but I don't have a pick to mine any of the stuff around it. So I should probably actually make a better pick. Holy crap. You know what? Ow. Yeah, enough of that. It's probably almost daytime anyways, and I need to make a new pick, that kind of thing. Yep. Do I have all the materials on me? I think so. Oh, let's see. What else have I recently seen? Yep. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Really? I don't... Oh, no, that's right. I need scales in order to make this work, right? Sorry, nearly forgot. I do like the aesthetic change that they did on the scale thing, where before it just looked like round nonsense. Oh, wow, I have a lot of Demonite, actually. Yeah, they changed the scale sprite so that it actually looks sort of like scales. Okay, cool. Now I have access to stuff. Right, well, I've got a legendary silver pickaxe. This thing was kind of nice. But, oh well. Plain old vanilla nightmare pickaxe. It does the job. Dang, I got really distracted here. I was going to make beds. How many beds would I need? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's just do that. Finally give people a little bit of comfort. I don't even know why I care. It's not a prerequisite in order to make the houses. There. I find it funny that none of them have any windows. Yep. Screw windows. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that they get chests and tables, one chair, and a bed. Do I have a yo-yo? I do, but I have... It's like the basic yo-yo. Not all that keen on using it. I want to get a really good one. Like the one that you can get down in hell. Actually, come to think of it, when does that finally spawn? That's not one of those items that you get after clearing hard mode, right? Or, you know, clearing the normal mode into hard mode, right? I have no idea. Get this down. There you are, sirs. You guys can actually sleep now. Oh, I should probably also register a bed. There. I'm apparently I'm sleeping with the merchant. You. Okay, let me put away a whole bunch of random nonsense that I picked up over time. And again, when it comes to sorting for me, sorting is as easy as, does it go in this chest? It's like, or like, you know, did I originally put it in this chest? No? Okay, well, what about this one? Nope, nope. Oh, I've never put it in a chest before. Okay. I am extremely organized. Actually, come to think of it, my brother was talking to me the other day about, he's currently running a personal server for Minecraft, by the way. And I guess he's playing Sky Factory, which, oh, that is ridiculous. That's like end game ridiculous level Minecraft right there. But he just recently got the computer system open that sorts out all of his items so he doesn't have to think about it. I'm like, well, good for you, buddy, but... Ooh, some shadow dye. What is shadow dye? Kind of, I'm curious about that. Hold on. Test this. Oh. Great. Dark as night. No, I'll be fine. I like my gold armor. You can go in there. Okay. So it's morning. Oh, I suppose I don't need bombs anymore. Alright, so here's the mission. The meteor is currently sitting out there. I think... best chance I have... this is just 7 seconds of immunity to lava. That doesn't translate over to fire immunity, right? I don't think it does. I think the only way that you can have fire immunity is if you have like an obsidian skull, correct? Or items that come from an obsidian skull. Yep. So carrying that thing would be useless. I think I just need to be really, really careful while I mine that thing out. Dang it. I hate being careful. I want to be as reckless as I want to be. Are you fucking... It just stopped raining! Come on! It'd be one thing if this rain was actually doing anything for me, you know, water-wise. I suppose it could help me out in collecting all of these worms. Like, that's one positive. Like, I should be collecting a whole bunch of worms and then combining them with stars. That happens to you, too. It happens to everybody. I remember... I don't know what it is about rain in Minecraft. Like, I've played Minecraft a hell of a lot of times. But it always bugs me when it starts raining. And I think it's because it happens way too often. You know, if it happened every once in a while, like at completely, you know, off times, that'd be one thing. But it seems to happen all the time. You know, you'll just be walking around in whatever farm or wherever you're at, and then suddenly it'll tick over and saying like, "Oh, hey, it's raining now." Maybe okay, here's one thing. I would love if there were more varied weather patterns in Minecraft. And I'm not talking straight up, you know, I don't want it to be something like tornadoes. I've seen mods like that. That's freaking terrifying. I'm just saying different weather patterns. Like, on one particular day, it's really sunny. I would love it if there were just a cloudy day. You know, something to mix it up a little bit. Then I'd be fine with some rain. Yep. On the road again. Back on the road again. There. You know, I like big worlds just because you know, it's a lot more resources, and it feels a lot more large and sprawling. At the same time, though, it can get a little grating when you're trying to get from one place to another by yourself with no other players around you. I was considering at one point I wanted to maybe talk with a bunch of close buddies and try and get them together for some just Terraria nights or something like that. You know, and do it on the live stream, because I thought that would be fun. Okay. Oops. Which hole was that again? Oh, this wasn't it. Never mind. Well, it's nice and moody out here. I'll give it that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the... Anyway. So yeah, there was that one thing about Whole Foods being bought out there. It's the end of that. Oh, right. I just remembered another news story. Oh, wait, here we go. This is where it is. So, there's one news story about how... funny enough, like... so, we've been trying to adjust ourselves and, adjust spending around my place. And one of the things we've been trying to adjust is just the whole... You know, do we need cable? No, we don't need cable. Let's replace it with something else. And we've recently been trying out Hulu, like a Hulu TV, which is like this new function that allows you to watch TV on Hulu. Who'd have thunk? So far, it's not bad. I will say, problem is, after doing some research on services like this, unfortunately, like there doesn't seem to be a one-stop shop when it comes to this television type stuff. Because you're always going to have one channel that you really, really would like to have that, unfortunately, you can't because they don't carry it. You know, on one hand, you just be like, oh, I would like to have these sports channels. Like, okay, well, you're going to lose the Food Network. Okay, so what about this one? Like, you know, Food Network's in this one. Well, yeah, but then you use a whole lot of, you lose a whole lot of your prime time stuff. It's like, can't I just have a combo of everything, please? Nope. And that largely comes down to networks. Jeez, stop burning. And that just kind of sucks. So Hulu is kind of the closest thing that I have possibly found that fits perfectly with what everybody wants around here. So, that's a positive. It's got a good list of local channels, a whole bunch of like well-known stuff. I know I was thinking about maybe YouTube TV would work, but again, that's another one where it's like, oh, well, you don't get this service if you go with this. Hallelujah. But no, in reference to that, I just recently found out that they have Xbox 360, mind you, not like the new Xbox One or anything like that. 360 is getting Hulu TV support. Or I think it's Hulu TV. At the very least, it's Hulu, specifically. And I saw that, 'cause that's hilarious, because a whole lot of people have been mentioning that Roku has not gotten a single iota of Hulu at all. Which, you'd think that they would be one of the first people to get it. Them being an entertainment streaming service, like the entertainment streaming... Oh, you know what I mean. Hardware that specifically streams video. But no, they're actually very, very slow and not on the ball when it comes to that. Come to think of it, we were planning on getting a device like that, but we eventually decided on an Apple TV. Because Apple TV, it works. Does the job. There you go. And I'm trying to think like what my personal favorite lineup of television shows would be. What would I want in a cable package? Now, personally, I'm really liking the idea of services where all you have to do is just choose the channels you want, and then you are the person that decides the tax on it. Just being like, okay, well, what do you need in television? All right, X, Y, and Z channels. Like, all right, well, if we factor all that stuff in, your price works out to this. And then you can make a decision on whether or not you want to spend that much money. Because, yeah, I don't need to be spending money on 40 frickin' channels. There's probably 5 that I watch on regular. I know there's services like that, but again, it gets tied down to the fact that there are a lot of networks like NBC and then ABC. I don't know. I'm thinking like ABC, NBC. You know, individual broadcast stations that absolutely do not like to work with each other, and if they hear anything about their competition being on any services, you know, they suddenly put up a stink, just being like, no, we're not working with you. Either that or it's a licensing problem. Stop burning. Boy, this is tedious. Just stop, get out. Oh, hey, I have defeated the 50th meteor head. It's not hard when they're everywhere. Oh, wow, okay. Might have to cut my losses here. I'm running out of everything. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna escape. How much meteor did I get? 81. I think the only thing I really do with meteor is I tend to make the ham axe. Because the ham axe, it's very convenient, very strong. It covers most of the things that you need. Let me see. Guess I could, I could make the meteor suit, but man, kind of have everything I need at this point. Actually, wait, come to think of it. No. Well, yeah. Now, the nice thing about this is that it replaces both the axe and the hammer. Which is dumb. I've never thought, like, I've always hated having the hammer as an extra little piece of equipment in your inventory. It's like, I don't want to think about that stuff. Clearly, the ham axe exists. So, obviously, you didn't need to have 2 items for that, but I don't know. Technicality. It's getting dark. I am going to try to... Yeah, I'm gonna try and push for heading to the fortress, and we're gonna see if I can defeat the guys over there. Maybe find some cool stuff in there. I'm trying to remember if I've seen any other fun or interesting game or tech news as of late. Not much. Oh, actually, I did one thing. H3H3. If you follow any of the controversy on that, I guess he got into a lawsuit with, I think it was SoFlo, if I'm remembering correctly. I think a SoFlo, whatever the heck. I don't know. I don't want to remember his name because, frankly, he's scum. I guess he decided to actually sue H3H3 for defamation of character or something to that degree. Oh, what the hell? Wait a minute. Who? Unconscious man? Huh? How'd I get here? Last thing I remember was a portal opening up in front of me. Who are you? For starters, take a few of these defender medals on the house. I've got some special defense you can purchase, but only with defender medals. What? Who the hell are you and what are you? I've never heard of this guy. Dale. Oh, cool. Hi. There's shit behind us. What do you have for defense? Did you just throw ale at people? Dale the Ailman. What the hell do you have? Eternia Crystal Stand. Eternia Crystal. Oh, wow. So you can be, like, real fancy with this. Tavern Keep. That's what the guy is? Lightning Aura Rod. Explosive Trap Rod. Ballista Rod. Flame Busters. This is neat. Defender Metal. Currency for trading with the Tavern Keep. Wow, I don't know who the hell you are. We'll figure that out. Get home, buddy. I assume that's a new thing with the new patches and all this stuff. I haven't really looked up anything about it. So that's just it's running along, just like, oh my god, you're gonna freeze to death. Oh, the crystal is for an end game event. Ooh. Oh, more end game than the Moon Man. Boy, oh god, I suppose. Well, it's occurred to me that if I keep this Terraria stream series going, I'm gonna end up having to fight the Moon Boss on stream. Oh man. Oh right, I kept getting stuck. Like I'm pretty sure I talked about this on stream before, but in case you didn't know, fighting the Moon Boss. I think that's the first time I have ever had. What's that specific type of headache? Oh, migraine. I think that's the first time I think I've ever had a migraine headache before. For some reason in my head, I kept on thinking aneurysm, like, oh, that's an entire other thing, and possibly fatal. No, it's the first time I had a migraine headache, like no shit. Because it takes so much concentration, and also at the time I had, I was in the start of some kind of a weird head cold, so, you know, my head's already stuffed up, and so I'm concentrating, head stuffed up, there's a whole lot of flashing lights and a whole lot of, I'm trying to just zone in perfectly on the Moon Boss. And I finally beat him. You know, I was like, I pulled it off. But immediately afterwards, I noticed that my vision had not stopped being narrowed. You know, because there's that whole, like, vision narrowing effect in the game. So I'm just like, oh, that's weird. And then I started to notice I was extremely nauseous. And then suddenly my head started to hurt a lot. Like, ridiculously. It was to a point where I'm like, okay, I need to look up these symptoms right the hell now. And yeah, it turns out just the combination of those things, it perfectly matches exactly what a migraine headache is. So, and yeah, that kind of thing does get, it gets triggered by stress, lights, those kinds of things. So, absolutely, that makes sense. So I'm kind of hoping that if I fight him this time around, woof. I really hope that doesn't happen, because that would be very sad. All right, we're here. So, I've defeated 2 of the 3 main bosses, sir. Defeat my master, and I will grant you passage into the dungeon. Yeah, I know I have to kill it before morning. I think I can do it, because I left fairly early. I think my stars can handle it. Ay. Here, I'm trying to layer this in such a way that I try and hit as many things as possible. Ow. Oh god, no, I moved my window. That's what I'm worried about. No, I changed the setup from full screen to windowed at a reasonable resolution. But that leaves the possibility of me accidentally moving the window over. You know, it'd be really nice if Terraria invested in making some kind of a mouse capturing system. Like, that would be kind. Jeez. That's another thing I need to do. I need to search for some more of those sky islands, and maybe I can find the horseshoe. Come to think of it, what happens if I don't find the horseshoe? Am I just going to have to play with the knowledge that I might accidentally hurt myself at any point? Alright, it's fine. Hey, he's nearly dead. Woo! And he is down. Whew, so I guess this place is open now. That's good. Do I want to venture forth? I'm reckless. Might as well give it a shot. There we go. Now, I think I mentioned this on the last stream. I really appreciate that the hard mode in Terraria, like, reuses a whole bunch of these areas. And just, like, buffs up the difficulty by, like, tenfold. Yeah, like, it's a real good use of all the land and all of the mechanics within the game. Keeps things fresh. Alright, I'm here. Where's the engineer? Out, go, whoa, 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 whoa. Nope. Die. It's all on spikes. Now I know in other playthroughs, I would actively go around and destroy all of the spikes on the walls. And I would do that just... I wonder if this thing is at all negative. Let me see. Okay, no, it's fine. It's just the light. It's blue light. I'm paranoid about blue light. Whoop. Oh, you just build over them? Well, yep, that's a smarter option. Dang it. Didn't think that one through. I don't know. Thing is, I never really use the spikes. Spikes are just, like, overall a negative for me. Whoa. Apparently there's a clock somewhere nearby. Where's the engineer at? Please die. Oh, I hear somebody getting hurt over there. Oh, shit. I didn't bring any stone with me. Not good. Not good. This'll be fine. This'll work. Oh, you bastards. Hi. Hi. He's fine. All right. Yeah. It's come to my attention, I probably should just go back and grab some stone. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, for safety reasons. Alright. So I'm back. Oh, hi. How you doing, buddy? I don't have any strange plants on me. Okay. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Oh, it just occurred to me. Gang's all here. I'm going to need to make more levels. Crap. All right. Well, that can be done. Right. Got that stuff. Oh, do I want to build more stuff here? Crappity crap. Or dirt. Yeah, dirt could work. I mean, I got a crap ton of stone, that's the thing. I mean, look. It's just like, lots of stone. Hello, the, real... The real Istison? I'm not sure what that spells. Sorry. Stone could work. I don't know. This is to say that I actually want to dive down there. I suppose I've beat the boss. It makes total sense to do all that stuff now. I might as well give it my best shot. I'm trying to think if there's anything, you know, any new tech news or anything to that degree that I wanted to think about or hear about or just all that stuff. Not really. I mean, again, aside from the Samsung stuff, which I've already explained all of it. And it's not all that interesting anyways. Alright, real quick, I'm actually going to move the window back up, because there's... Battle with Skeleton Boss kind of screwed with me there. I'm trying to... Maybe there's something involved with Terraria. I mean... Funny enough, Terraria Otherworld. There's something. My friend, he is extremely pessimistic about that. He looks at Terraria Otherworld, and one of the things he really doesn't like about it is the art style. And I can get where he's coming from with that, but I personally, I think the art style is fine. Like, I don't have any major gripes when it comes to what it looks like. I get that the idea of what Terraria looks like now, it's got a cartoony sort of vibe to it. And there's like this really weird aesthetic. Or, you know, there is a weird look to what Terraria Otherworld was trying to do. And honestly, I think that's one of the things that they want to try and fix with the new developer that they just added on. I forget who it is. I think it's Pipeworks. Like the guys who make the ports for Terraria. So, I guess I'm kind of optimistic at that. Maybe they'll come up with a setup that's a lot more, you know, a lot more pleasing to the eye. Because, yeah, my buddy was not into it. He likes the original look of Terraria and pretty much nothing else. I have some wiggle room. I like to have... Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. As long as mechanically it feels like Terraria, I'm kind of cool with it. Yeah, I'm not going to immediately shove it off as not going to work out. Oh, hey, the 50th blue slime. Boy, everybody get on your party hats. It's not like they are copious and everywhere. You know what I'd really like to do, actually, now that I think about it? I know I've just started moving back towards the, you know, that area. But actually, you know what I'd really like to try and do? And this is dangerous as all hell, but hear me out. I want to go to hell. Here. I know, very strange thing to say about hell, but here's what I'm thinking. Now again, we've made it to a couple of the Sky Islands just because we luckily managed to find a couple gravitational potions. I'd really like to find that horseshoe. Like, badly. I would really, really like to have a horseshoe. So, my thoughts on that are that I would really like to see if I can maybe find some more gravitational potions. Because that's the easiest way to find stuff in the sky. Oh, I know it's a great item. Especially when you've combined that with, like, the balloon and just a whole bunch of other things, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier. Oh, hey, I found a golden key, so I'll hold on to that for later. Bones. Meh. Let's see, where, oh, no, hold up. Here. I think I dropped my cobble in there. I'd like to have cobble and maybe a little bit of dirt in case I need to build down there. Actually, more than just a little. Because, yeah, it's lava. Okay. And again, luckily, oh, actually, come to think of it, I keep stopping myself here. Here. But, I forget, when does the Tinkerer show up? At what point does the Tinkerer show up? Because I know you need to find him underground, but what bosses do you need to defeat in order for him to finally start showing up in the world? Because if he is primed to show up at any point in time now, I actually kind of want to have a room ready for him. And I have none. Oh, after the goblin. Oh, that's right! Oh, yeah, and I haven't killed any of the goblins yet. You know what? Never mind. I haven't killed any of the... You know, I haven't killed the goblin on the outskirts yet, so... That won't be a problem. Down the hatch we go. Alright then. Now I know that the place that I've dug into the ground here, it's not the best place when it comes to traversing, so probably be smart for me just to try and make some walkways down there. Especially in preparation for fighting the wall. Hold up. There. Ready to go. I need some elevator music. This is kind of close. Maybe not quite. Okay. Made it down. I'm gonna lengthen the rope because that's very dangerous. Done. Oh, everything wants my ass immediately as I get down here. Come on. Alright. So... I guess this... Alright. Plan. Build from here. My mission today. Oh, actually, now that I think about it... Oh, shit. Damn it! I'm doing this completely out of order. What I should have done is I should have gone into there, I should have found a purple key, and then I should have come down here. Piss! Oh. Well, I literally just got down here, so I should probably make a decision about that. What do you guys think? Should I just bite the bullet and go back down? You know. I mean, it didn't take too much work for me to finally manage to make it down here. That's it. Oh yeah, they have very much prettied this place up. All right, but I guarantee you, we're gonna. I don't know. You do the same all the time. Again, it's gonna come down to like whether or not I want to purple up any of the open chests, or open up any of the purple chests down here, because you know we're gonna run into them. And there's a very good chance that we're going to find some gravitational potions in them. Yeah. I hate mindless running around. He's not fun. Oh, wait. Before we go, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Here. Grab this key so we're ready to go. Grab a purple key, and if we find a purple key, I can make some decisions of whether or not I want to stay down there, whether I want to head back up, that kind of stuff. Now, has there been any other news or other rumors related to Terraria 2? Because I know, what was his name? Redigit or something? I don't know. The guy who made this game, he was hinting at the idea that he wants to return to doing Terraria stuff, but instead of making it the standard small, medium, large worlds, he wants to do what Minecraft did and make infinitely regenerating Terraria worlds. Or at least that's what I heard. And, you know, he would dignify doing that by making Terraria 2. And just saying, that's the big change. As well as he would also add a bunch of extra function, you know, a bunch of new quests, new things to explore, new people to find. I mean, as it stands, it seems like they are... It seems like they're perfectly comfortable and capable of just updating regular old Terraria. Well, I do sort of wonder whether or not they would go through with making Terraria 2. I would. Like, infinitely generating land, that sounds fun. That would be a powerhouse of a program, though. To, like, generate land as you're moving. Like, what the heck kind of computer would you need? Like, I think even my computer... Like, I got a pretty good computer. It's, like, 3.2 gigahertz processor, an absolute crap load of RAM. To give you a number, 42. 42. Now, if you're wondering why I have so much RAM, well, keep in mind that I do this stream series, as well as I do other jobs along with that involve video processing. It's needed. You need a lot of RAM to make a video hobby work. But hey, RAM is cheap, and you can get a whole lot of it. Okay, there's that. I have an absolute crapload of hard drive space too. I don't know. Processing wise, that's kind of it. Just 3.2 gigahertz and a whole crap ton of RAM. Oh, and I have a 1080 graphics card in case that was at all needed. Which I don't think it would be with the Terraria game. That if it were infinitely generating Terraria, I think the bulk of the power would be happening behind the scenes on the CPU and the RAM. But man, I mean, there's making code efficient, and then there's a miracle. Like, I'm surprised technology has moved to a point where we can make Minecraft, an infinitely generating game itself, run on mobile platforms. And not only run on mobile platforms, make it work 100% exactly the way it does on, on its console and PC counterparts. That in and of itself is a miracle. I try to never forget that, too. Like, thinking back to the, as they would call them, the good old days. Back when computers were lucky enough if they could play games at 50 frames per second. Oh, hey, friend. Well, I'm screwed. Terraria has very complex terrain. I don't know if it's complex per se. Well, all right. On a 2D standpoint, there is a lot of variation. A lot more variation than what Minecraft was to begin with, or where it is now. You'd actually think that it wouldn't take up too much work or energy to make Terraria infinitely generatable. But actually, I think it would be a heck of a lot of work. Here. Let's just get this busy work out of the way. You're right, this is much better. I should have thought about that, because actively breaking every single one of these spikes is obnoxious. I'll put up a wall, in case I accidentally bump into it. Oh, yeah, I never located the engineer. Ow! I sort of left her for dead. Nearly down. I love the minimap stuff in this game now. Like, it's so cool to just look at this this corner of the screen and see all your progress. It actually does feel like a terrarium, or sort of like an ant farm. Triple kill. Okay, could you guys stop firing crap at me, please? Oh, wow, there's two of you. I didn't know there was two of you. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna have no shortage of bones by the time I'm done with this. Ah, another one of you? Okay. See what I mean when I said earlier, really? Well, they set that up quick. Anyway, now you know what I was saying earlier about just, in this game, you could craft your own materials, but sometimes just finding a really, really nice sword or a nice piece of material out in the middle of nowhere is better than anything you could possibly do. Yeah, case in point with the Star Fury. This thing is a beast and a half. Hello, Lucy. Alright. Fingers crossed. Ah! Found it! Shadow key. We also got a spelunker potion in case we need it later. Oh, also, this is the best place to find gold chests. So, after I get done spelunking through here, I'm not going to be out of them anytime soon. Oh! Oh! Hey, look at that. Oh! What are you doing in the corner? Thanks, it was just a matter of time before I ended up like the rest of the skeletons down here. Well, thank you. You have anything special or new? Mechanical lens. Grants improved wire vision. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Definitely seen that before. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Oh, actually, you can't get out of here because I don't have a place in my apartment for you. Whoopsies. Oh, assassin. That one can actually help. Which one? You talking the mechanical lens? I mean, I'm sure it does. It's just I've never really been one to do the wiring portion of Terraria. Oh, the statue, right? I know that. And I guess if I actually wanted to use the statues, I'd have to do some wiring. Alright, is there anything special up above? Oh shit! Damn it! It's always like 1 second too late. I saw it, and then my brain and my, you know, my keyboard hand did not catch up with me. Alright, I'm gonna go around, because that's stupid. Hello. Come here. Anybody sick and tired of hearing the stars fall? Because I sure don't. Alright. There is chest number 1. Sky chest. Ooh, what the heck do we have here? I think for my own safety, I'm gonna... Oh, there's nothing to do with safety over here. Yeah, I see the dungeon slime. There's a statue down there. I don't know. This is all a lot really, really treacherous. And what the heck is this? Oh, whoa, shit! Oh, God! What the hell, man? This place sucks. Alright. This is useful. I'm taking you. That's a nice save. I don't think that was nice or a save. Yeah, I did it. Oh, hey, there's chest number 2. The ice one. Okay. I think some of the my favorite item in those chests would have to be the corruption wand, whatever the heck that was called. The one that just shoots a whole bunch of corruption babies at people and just kills them. Like, it is so overpowered, and you literally don't have to do anything. You just have to sit there and wait for your babies to kill everything. Endgame scum. Eh. Come on. Okay, what do we got? Oh, another key. And not much else valuable. So I forget, can you find any gravitational potions here? I don't think so. Oh, I found that. Suspicious eye. I see you. You can? I have to imagine you can. I think gravitational potions are just one of those things that's just rarely found in just certain areas. As special prizes you get in gold statues, I think. There's another one. I don't have a key. Alright. Well, pray tell. Any slimes out here that want death? The sweet embrace of death? Oh, hey, there's one. Here, come here, my pretty. Heal. Right, I'm taking you. Alright. What we got? Oh, another one. Oh, gravitational potion! Loot. Oh. Okay, we need to make decisions now. Don't need that. Really don't need that. Oh, I hate this place. I just want to take shit and run. Okay, so I have one gravitational potion. That might help me. Might. Ow, ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I am so in deep shit. Wow. Seriously? Please stop. This is dumb. Okay. Heal again. Gets worse after I am very well aware of that. At the very least, I'm going to have some good armor by the time I do this a second time around. Oh, also, this place is going to be lit up, too. That's another thing. That's one thing I should try and strive for. I'd like to make sure I just light this place up now, as opposed to sometime later down the line. Where's the bone wand? In case I wanted it. I don't. Well, there's another one of you. Oh my god, come on. I always tend to, like, run into those things one time. Here. Wait, I killed the slime before, right? Did I have a full inventory and lose that key? If that's the case, where is it? I think that's the case. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Probably not going to find it again. Oh, hey, the traveling merchant. Good. How do you do, sir? Well, there are a lot of slimes down here. Look at that. Okay. 3 keys. Again, I'm just sort of debating with myself on whether or not I should, you know, cut my losses and just get out. Because I don't have the best armor in the world. And this place is a bit of a meat grinder. I did it. Shit. Oh, right, this was a dead end. Oh my god, alright. Also, a pit where everything falls. Okay, I'm having enough trouble with just the regular sentries. Can you please stop spawning things? My inventory is full. You got a point with her. Wow, I'm out. Yeah, I'm done. Got enough in there. Here. Quick stack all the coins. And all the useless junk. Yeah, we finally got our hands on a purple key. We have 3 green... 3 just regular golden keys for later. Some tattered... Oh, boy. Oh, I'm not looking forward to fighting some of the boss. That's going to be a fun little rush. I'll put those away for now. Got a bone welder for no discernible reason. A Pigron statue. Never heard of. Okay, I'm gonna need one key. Put away the other one. I don't know, just in case, like, maybe one of these days I actually do add somebody and... yeah, we party and have adventures. Quick stack. Wait, that... oh, wait, have I seriously never... I've never had Featherfall potion? Weird. You remember breaking the corruption's background? Wait. You mean like game breaky, or you mean using that, like, a hammer or something to break background in corruption? Oh, you made it spaz? That's weird. Here, quick stack. So, I haven't gotten any more heart statues. Come on, man. Enough of that. I don't need to be carrying around all these bombs. Hold on. Straight up pyrotechnic. Cool. Right. So I got myself a shadow key. Before I go into the underground. Here. I have not explored the skies in this area. So I'm going to try and do that now. And cross your fingers. See if we find anything fun. Woohoo! I do like how the map, it shows all the spots where you have, you've explored the sky. Come at me, you harpy wenches. Okay, nothing. Oh, shit. Oh, oops. Well, didn't mean to do that. At least I'm still alive. Need potion, though. See, that's why I need the that's why I need the horseshoe for crap like that. And again, I'm not used to having such a small screen. Usually, I like to full screen the game, but for the sake of you guys, the viewing public, you can barely see anything when I play full screen and then size it down to 1280 by 720. This is a good compromise between the two. You can see it, and I can see it. Okay, got 1 minute to go. Come on, if it turns out this potion was for naught, I'm gonna be pissed. I covered most of the sky with 2 potions going to the right. Oh, hello. Finally. Okay. Let's rush our way in here. Break everything. Up, horseshoe! Again, let's just break things so things don't spawn up here. Okay, I'm going to take off again. I have 30 seconds. Can I find another one? Probably not. I probably should have equipped the horseshoe. Didn't think about that one. Oh, well. Again, I'm rushing. Okay. Got 10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha! Suck my balls, gravity! Right, now all I need is the Tinker, and I can combine that. That being said, I still haven't found the claw. Or, what was it? I don't know, the feet claw things? Like, I haven't found those yet. And I need to, because I would like a set of climbing tools. Climbing gear, rather. Alright, and I also got an angel statue while I was up there. Let's take a full look at everything I got. Let's see, it's a sky mill, in case I needed it. I don't know. Meh, I'll hold on to this for now. No, the only thing I'm really interested in is in that horseshoe, that's it. Not much else matters. Okay. Well, I guess I can go try and find a couple more gravitational potions. And with those, I can see if I can find maybe one more. I wonder when the goblin army will finally show up. Before I go, though, I should probably give a couple more apartments for the mechanic. Here. Collecting wood's a lot easier than it was to start out with, so that's good. I don't know. This is the part of Terraria I'm not a fan of. It's the busy work. The part where, oh, okay, guess I need to do so-and-so so I can get this person in. And build. Again, that's why I have everybody living in a gigantic tower. It's like, I don't want to build everybody houses. And also, I sort of accidentally found out that the tower is scummy for a whole lot of the overworld bosses. Oh, I know I can make gravitational potions, but doesn't it require some really rare materials? I think that's the case. I remember it being particularly difficult, to a point where it just makes more sense to go out and explore. Unless they changed the recipe, which they probably could have done that. How are we doing on wood? Doing fine. See, I know there was a moment in time where I wanted to collect a whole bunch of those treasure maps, so I made a bunch of gills potions and just hung out underwater. I just killed stuff. Like, that was fun. And I collected bank after that. Alright. Deathweed, Fire Blossom, Feather, Blinkroot, Bottled Water. It's not bad. We've been in all the areas where that stuff exists, right? So I could, if I really, really, really wanted to, and I can't find any. That said, we need to explore the underworld anyways. So if I find a gravitational potion, I'll just go ahead and take it, and then we'll do all that. Alright, sirs. That's another thing I want to do. I want to combine the Hermes boots with the rocket boots, and I want to finally have some propulsion. Yeah, because I just feel neutered. I think that's a good word for it. I feel weak. I want to fly like an eagle. Alright, so how many levels to the house do we want to add today? Oh. Whoopsies. Hold up. There's a growth on this house. Alright. So far I don't think we've had any weird cutouts of the internet, so, like, you know. So that's worked out. Again, last night, sometime late into the night, we had something like these two really weird cutouts of the internet, which, as of late, we've had issues, but they've seemed to have cleared up. Or they look like they have, anyway. I'd really hate for these issues to just spontaneously come back. Because, yeah, the stream has not been fun since then. How many villagers even exist? Like the NPCs? I think I'm going to add 6. 6 is a decent number. All right. Traveling merchant has departed. Whatever, you silly bastard. Okay, so the goblins only attack at dawn, right? So I'm good for tonight. Okay, wood wall. I do like how they fixed the wood wall texture so it looks a little bit better. You can tell that I've done this multiple times over the course of me playing Terraria. Just being like, count, 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 count. All right, that's enough for it. Or close enough to it, anyway. And it's sort of like how there are certain meals that I prepared in the past that I know the proportions so well, I don't even really need to take out measuring cups or anything to that degree. All I have to do is just grab the ingredients, be like, okay, pinch of that, about a sprinkling of this much. And there, we got ourselves a very fancy casserole. It's like, how'd you do that? I have made 50,000 casseroles. I wonder what it would be like to finally give these guys some, windows. Some air holes. Quality of life type things that would actually make them happy. Meh. Funny thing is, if they did come up with some kind of a system for them to recognize that their house was a piece of trash, I would love if any form of Terraria had an update sometime where it's like, okay, my apartment is nice, but I would love to be able to see outside or something like that. Can you please add Window Master? Master has given Dobby a sock. I don't know where that came from. I guess it would just add a little bit of humility to these guys. As things currently stand, there's NPCs. I'm not really all that excited about it. That's why I'm making this system in this tower. Everybody gets a really sad apartment. Actually, come to think of it, that's a pretty good commentary on society as it is. Whatever. You get a crap apartment, you do your job, you do your chores, that's the end of it, and you get minimal pay. There we go. And there's your societal comment for the day. Oh yeah, so some of the NPCs do hate each other. I guess that's pretty good character development type of stuff, but that's more along the lines of something somebody wrote down in a script. I'd like to see more mechanical interactions with each other. They've been slowly adding to that, it's like the whole speech bubble thing. That was really cool to see, just to see two NPCs talking to each other and actually seeing things pop up. Okay, we're nearly done here. Well, okay, I say nearly done. Basically, we've made... Like, we've made the levels, but we haven't actually furnished anything yet. I guess if I wanted to be nice, I should do that. Right, then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess I need to go and grab all that wool that I put, you know, somewhere. Where did I put it? I don't even remember. Yeah. Fleeting climbing shackle. Actually, wait a minute. Spiked. Oh. I didn't even think about what differences they were. I think it's on the fourth one. There it is. Okay, that, and then... I guess I could grab these. Why not? Since we're making improvements, get it all done now. So my thoughts are, usually I would put the potion, like that weird potion thing. What was it? Dang it, I put it away. The potion stand, I tend to just mount it right here. That way I don't really have to think about it. It's literally within my living room space, and I can just craft potions right there. And it's nice and hidden, tucked away, so I don't have to worry about it. There are tiny little there are tiny little visual choices that I decide on. And that is one of them. Okay. So now we're going to need... Dang. 6 doors. 6 of those. There we are. Yeah, you know, while we're doing home improvement, might as well just go ahead and do that. So here. Grab the alchemy table. I think... If I'm remembering correctly, I believe I did work this out so that it was... There was, like... Because this thing has, like, 3 pieces to it, right? Like, 1, 2, 3. How wide it is. Here. I think that's dead center. Cool. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. And now I just cover it up. There we go. Don't have to think about it at all. And I can just make potions. Or I think that's how it works. Question, wait a minute. So, could I fit 2 more chests here and here? It just occurred to me. Hold on. Looks wide enough. Here, let's make this look nice. I can! Wow. I couldn't have made... I couldn't have done that even if I tried to plan it. Or, you know, I couldn't have done that better if I had planned it. I sort of planned this. I didn't plan 4 chests here and here. Dark as hell in there. Right. Oh, and then we're going to need a bunch of those. Here, while I'm coming through here. Hey, good news. I have your shipment of chests. Oh, whoops. Up. Lady, you wouldn't mind if you just moved, would you? I kind of need you. Hey, has Daryl mentioned needing to go over to the doctor for any reason? Just wondering. Shut the hell up. Okay, fine. You don't get a chest. I don't... Hi, are you going to be kind to me? No, you're not going to be kind... Alright. Here. I'll give you 1. Thank you, ladies. There. No, I have discovered that this tower actually does scum a little bit of some of the bosses. Just because it's extremely tall, and a whole lot of the enemies can't fathom climbing over something this tall. Or at least it wasn't planned out to circumvent an entire tower. Which is a little bit cheap, I'll admit. But hey, I accidentally stumbled into it. And it's not, like, super game-breaky. Like, I think the Martian attack, I think that's, like, made monstrously better. Or actually, maybe? I think. Because I think the... No, it's not the monster. It's the pirate attack. Because the pirates, the ship literally flies into the side of my building and can't do anything. It just kind of sits there, and then I can pull out a gun, shoot it down. Which is extremely cheap, but you know what? Sometimes this game's cheap. I will be cheap right back at it. True. That's a sad thing. I've heard so many things about how developers intend for the game to be played in a certain way, but then game players find a whole bunch of cheats and different means of cheating the system. Like, that's kind of a shame. And I could see sort of the major negatives that people like that developers would have about that kind of thing. It's sad. On the other side of it, I also don't care. Kinda. I sort of do and I sort of don't. Oh, hi. You moved in quickly. Yeah, I do have certain standards. Yeah, I'm not going to straight up just be a cheating tycoon, that kind of thing. You know, I'll play ball for as long as the game isn't being unfair. I was like, I'll be fine. There. Now it's symmetrical. Okay, still working on stuff. Trying to remember if there's even enough NPCs to fill this entire... I suppose, now that we know that there are new NPCs, I guess that means all bets are off for me, because I don't know how many there are now. How you doing, ma'am? Sorry, just installing the last bit of your house. Alright. And one more bed. Oh, what? What the heck did I do just there? I made new platforms and I didn't need new platforms. Bruh, whatever. Cool. I don't think I did. Here. So, that's a whole bunch of new that nonsense. The Goblin Army has said absolutely nothing. Here, put these back while I remember. Also, I am just carrying a random-ass statue. Here. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. How many? I have 4 angel statues. What? Okay. So, if I were to rig these things up in some kind of a sequence, what would they make? Would it make harpies? Probably not a good thing. I'd rather they didn't make harpies. Hey, the Clothier has arrived. Nice. Hold on. I need to have a chat with him, actually. My guess is that he's... Yeah, he's probably taking, like, top residence. Close enough. Hi. How you doing? I know everything there's to know... Wait. Everything they is to know about the clother in business. That looks like a typo. Right, he sells stuff. Yeah. Getting kind of sick and tired of the hat. Here. I don't know. For some reason, like, me, personally, I really enjoy just having the head be, like, clear and viewable while still having some armor. I don't know, there's something personal about that. You know, it's like you put some thought and some energy and time into just being like, okay, let's make my face, and then immediately cover it up with a, you know, a thing. Yep. Sort of like how, freaking Skyrim. It's like, you spend so much time making a character in Skyrim, and then at the end of the day, you just immediately cover him up with whatever armor you're going to be putting him in. It's like, oh, come on, man. Spent a whole lot of time on that. You're telling me all of that was worthless? That's what I like about Terraria. It's really flexible on that. Okay. Oh, actually, no. I just realized I'm not carrying any of that stone that I had before. Good thing I caught that. Also, is there a bunch of things that I don't need now in reference to my inventory? I think so. Meh. Spawn point is set again. Oi! Here. Set that down. Keep that. I'm gonna put that away. Whatever. Right. Okay, good to go. Now to head back down. Oh, geez, it's been 2 hours, seriously? Oh, man. The time just kind of flew. Wait, this is literally a hellhole? Yes. That's what this is. I just made a gigantic hole to hell. It's much easier than carving through mines again just to get back to the bottom. And stop. Alright, we're here. So what could I find? Alright, so my main mission at this point should probably be to start building the road for, you know, the whole... The big fight? The number one? The gigantic one? What's my favorite music in Terraria? Good question. I don't know. You know, it's probably going to be one of the... Because, you know, just for, like, the in-between role, or, you know, the timer area. Oh, hi, how you doing? Now, before the stream, I just play a little bit of music before we start. And I do play a little bit of Terraria music on there, just, you know, for chills and all that stuff, while I'm getting things set up. And there's a couple of different tracks that I play. The Rain, the Rain soundtrack, because it's nice and quiet, that kind of thing. And then there's the Ocean. I like the Ocean track. Oh, it just occurred to me. All of that is going to burn my skin. Woo! Hi. I see you. Okay. Alright. Now, I think... normally what I would do is... this area, like, I would basically turn this area into a really nice place to get all of the hardcore ores. You know, just make it real easy, real safe. And it's a very long distance. Oh, you come over here, buddy. I ain't killing you anywhere out there. I'm not gonna fall for that. You... Freaking great. Ooh. I hear a cop car outside my window. It's a fuzz. Cheese it. There. I'm gonna go ahead... Oh, actually, wait. Dang it. Now, I've had certain playthroughs where I've just straight up dug around the entire area, and essentially, I have made just a straight line road kind of thing. Problem with that is that it's a heck of a lot of work, and I don't know if it's worth it when you could probably defeat the Wall of Flesh without that if you're just real good. You know, if you could manage to just duck, dive, and weave your way through without getting caught by the Wall of Flesh, then you should be fine. Hey. You stop bothering me. Okay, just checking to make sure I had the purple key still. Sorry, paranoia. Alright. Set it up so that I can run through here. Hang on. Just make plans. Don't flatten it out. Oh, God. What I really hate is in hardcore, when you break those slimes, they turn into actual lava. Like, I have never liked that. That was just obnoxious. Or whatever. Expert mode, I think that's what it was. Nice try, buddy. So far, we haven't run into any of those chests. I'm having difficulty remembering what's even in them. I think there's some magic items you can pick up. I don't remember there's anything inside those purple chests that I really use. There's some nice potions you can find in them. Hi. Oh, I just remembered. I need to go back to... yeah, when I find time, I need to go back to the labyrinth area, and I need to pick up one of those shields. Yeah. I definitely need to do that. Because I'm sick and tired of the knockback in this game. Hey, you're waiting for me, aren't you? Quite useful. What I tend to do is I tend to grab those, and then I combine them with the obsidian skull. That way, I can, double purpose. It prevents knockback, and then on top of that, I also don't burn to death by standing on rock that's really, really molten. Alright. Oh, hey, you again. Again, I'm not dumb. Or at least I like to think I am not. I don't know. My previous actions in other games have taught me otherwise, but... Oh, then I can upgrade it to the Ankh Shield. I'm trying to remember what that even is. Ooh. Ow. Is the Ankh Shield a new thing? I'm trying to... It sounds familiar. Okay. Okay. Alright, there are no chests down here. Oh, go away. Yeah, I see no reason why I have to be down there ever again. Protects from almost all debuffs. Ooh. That sounds nice. I need to look that up. I don't know if I've ever made that. A lot of my knowledge when it comes to Terraria is just... I looked up something in the event. I was like, okay, so I know this is possible. How do you go about doing it? And then I look something up, and I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. Cool. Hi. No. Get down here. Funny enough, hell is less dangerous than that labyrinth. It's... did I speak too soon? I might have. Maybe it's because I was constantly running. Okay. Come on, man. I'm busy. Right. I think for the sake of cleanliness, I am actually going to knock down this. Yeah, because this is a nice straight shot through this tower. Am I going for melee or what classes? For the most part, I like melee. Melee is a fun thing, but I think I'm going to go for a combination of melee and guns. Like a guns or archery. One of those things. A little bit of fighting head-on, a little bit of fighting from away from me. Because I would love to fight one way or the other, but I have found that it's nearly impossible to play this game without multi-classing in some form. I especially like the end game stuff with what's that one, the light blue. I'm trying to remember what that is called. Yeah, those end game items are ridiculous. Nebula. Sounds about right. One of those. Basically the one that involves the guns. I like the guns. Especially how ridiculous that gun is. Alright, collecting plenty of hellfire arrows. Oh yeah, at some point, I need to run back through here, and I need to... Because one thing I like to do is, when I'm going off and I'm collecting hellstone, I like to just run through these structures here, and I like to just pick off the walls. Like that's a pretty easy way to collect the stuff without having to worry about burning yourself. Or, also, it prevents... Ooh, hey, look where you're hiding. Anyway, it helps prevent just burning from breaking things and falling into lava. What? Wait a minute. Alright. Random shed of pots. I know, when I play solo in Terraria, I tend to do a lot of things that are sort of like self-protective. Alright, made it through here. Oh, I suppose if I, now that I think about it, I should try and continue the road from here. Uh-oh. Oh, that might be a problem. Crud. Not exactly a straight line. I think I'm just going to have to remember that that's a thing. Because I can do this. There. And I just need to remember there's a drop here. Oh, yeah, while I'm... Wait. Jeez. There. While I'm here. So I got bored the other day, and I decided to boot up my my PlayStation Vita that has been sitting and collecting dust for I don't even know how long. And good lord, I didn't really buy anything for that thing, which is a shame. This PlayStation Vita is not a bad console, it's just nobody wanted to make anything for it. And I updated everything on it, including Terraria. But even then, I think the version of Terraria on the Vita is, like, grossly outdated. I got the PSP. The good thing is that people were willing to work with the PSP. From what I hear, the reason people didn't make anything for the PlayStation Vita is because, well, oddly enough, when it comes to portable consoles, big name companies, they don't really put too much budget into portable console games. You know, they just don't. They have an expectation of, hey, this is a portable game, so we shouldn't put too much thought or work or effort into this thing. But then you got the PlayStation Vita. It was just like, hey, portable games can be powerful too. Here is pretty much all of the power, a whole bunch of power, not too far off from something like the PlayStation 3. Yay, hey. So, I don't know. Make some games for it. And then, yeah, a whole bunch of executives were like, that's going to undercut us something fierce if it turns out not a whole lot of people are buying these games. You know, that's a hell of a lot of money that we have to be pouring into something that is, 1, untested, and 2, small cookie. So, yeah, there's a whole lot of, like, indie type of games on there right now. You know, ones that didn't require a whole lot of work or effort, but in terms of just the library, not a whole lot of people jumped onto it. And because people didn't jump onto it right away, now suddenly a whole lot of game developers, they don't want to make anything for it at all right now. Because not a whole lot of people adopted the PlayStation Vita. And that kind of makes me sad. Which is a shame because, like, I saw the PlayStation Vita, I'm like, oh, cool! It's like a more powerful version of... Oh, hey. It's the chest that I can change my appearance with. Or a dresser, rather. I'll grab it, just in case. But that made me sad, because, like, when I originally bought the PlayStation Vita, my first thought was, you know, I'm not... I haven't really gotten into the PlayStation all that much. And I really should, you know, because it's got good games. It's a good console. So, hey, maybe I should give it a trial run. Do something, you know, buy a PlayStation thing that is sort of on its own, you know, before buying the consoles. Hey, I know, I'm going to buy the PlayStation Vita. Yeah, that might not have been a good idea. It probably wasn't a good idea, considering how things turned out. You know, that was my thoughts going into it, and then nothing came out for it. It's like, all right. Well, I bet on the wrong horse. Still a good thing. Like, I don't know. I just recently updated it. I found out that apparently the YouTube app, it's, yeah, YouTube is not updating that YouTube app anymore. I just found out about that. It's like, oh, they actually stopped updating it in 2015. Whew. It's so weird to, like, to go back to a piece of technology like that, you know, something that old, and going back and updating its firmware and, you know, updating all the software in it. Okay. I kicked that out. I don't need the banners. Are the banners anything aside from aesthetic? Okay. Stick of dynamite. Hi, friend. Oh, get out of here. Seriously? I know I'm sort of raiding your domain, but come on. I see you down here. The ones from enemies give buffs. I'll live. I think I'll be fine. I might need Fire Blossom Seeds at some point. Maybe. In case I need to farm any. Glow Sticks can go. Alright, I need to be cautious, because I'm going to be breaking a lot of pots, and some of this stuff might actually be really nice. So I need to be mindful of what falls on the ground. Oh yeah, like that potion. I don't need Ash Block, who cares? Come here. Nothing happening here. I wonder how far have I gotten so far? Take a look at the map. Oh god, not very far at all. Wow. Ah, hi. What? I'm looking at my map, you little asshole. Okay, what would be the easiest thing to do here? I'm going to try and start it from here. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just noticed you. Oh, crap. All right. I can make torches. There, I got a cascade. It's not the best yo-yo in the world, but hey, I'll take it. Still really like the Star Fury, though. Star Fury is nice. I found that the Star Fury, it really holds itself together for a long time. Like, basically, the only time the Star Fury ever becomes obsolete is when the new Game Plus stuff starts happening. Or, you know, once you finally beat the Wall of Flesh. Here. Go away. Jeez. Okay. Stop being a coward and actually come fight me. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get anywhere if that guy keeps shooting at me. This is dumb. Okay. You! Cut that shit out. There. Good Lord. Really? You're not even a fire bat. Okay, now this is starting to get a little stupid. Just a little bit. Made it. All right, what are we gonna find down here? And I'd like another round of chests, please. That was a really nice spot. It had like 2 chests in it. Nope. Crap. This is gonna take a while. And I'm starting to debate on whether or not I should have gone with a smaller world. I guess that's one thing I really don't like about the Hellscape is that you're constantly being attacked. Like, it's a barrage of attacks at all times. Here. Jeez. Oh, good. Right. How's it going, Killer Green? Just dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. Don't mind me. Yeah. Oh, you can only imagine how strong and durable the Terrarians actually are. Yeah. Hellbats. Nothing new. It also helps that I've been collecting artifacts of the ancient times. And these strange heart-shaped containers. Get out of here. Alright. How do I go about doing this? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's what I'm going to be working up to, the Terrorblade. Terrorblade is amazing. Want it so bad. Terrorblade and a very, very nice, a very, very nice gun. Here. For real? What? This is so dumb. What do you... come on. There. Everything wants my flesh. I'm gonna act a little smart here. Drain off. Fight things. Cool. It's a never-ending slaughter with these guys, man. Alright, I'm also debating on whether or not, could I potentially beat the wall of flesh? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! It's fine. It's fine. It'll wear off. The burning will subside. Oh, I'm fine. Anyway, like I was saying. What? Oh, hi. What are you doing here? Apparently we are climbing underneath the jungle now. Noted. Anyway, now I'm debating, like, I get the feeling that I could probably beat the wall of flesh by, probably just on one side of the, of hell. I don't think I need to be building another, you know, another path like this at all. Oh, there's another one. Is that one any better? Oh, it's unpleasant. What version do I have? It's regular. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping that one. Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. I would like some purple chests, please. Shadow chests. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Enjoying your time in the pits of Satan's realm? Whoa. Hello? What? Hey. Frigate. Yeah. There's like 3 bats, 3 slimes, and a bone serpent. And, you know, clawy, grabby guy. Oh, and they're trying to get me to go to hell. Is it just because I'm, like, within the jungle biome, technically? Is that why? It's throwing me everything in the kitchen sink. And it doesn't look they want to stop, either. Stop. Okay. What do I sacrifice here? I can collect bombs. It's fine. Yep. Yeah, I'm planning on getting molten armor. Don't you worry about that. I'm trying to set things up here so that I'm at least ready to go. My plan is to get molten armor sometime after I'm done building this thing. Hi! Get back here, you coward. Now, I'm planning on getting some molten armor sometime after I'm done building this. Hang on, I got a method for grabbing it. I'm trying to remember, there was one particular spot where... Everybody go! Ah, stop it! Again, this guy... Cowardly, bone serpenty bastard. Okay. Anyway. Now I'm trying to remember. There was one spot... What the hell? I hate being down here. You can't get a word in edgewise. You can't get some time to think. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, we were adventuring, and we found this one spot that was particularly... It was a spot that was sort of a natural breeding ground for obsidian, right? There was like lava pits that were directly underneath water. So that'd be a good place to get the obsidian that we need for the armor. Okay, more bombs. No, it's like this all the time. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, Terraria, hell, is just completely ridiculous. Like, unless you're in a shelter like this, you don't get any time to just stop and think, and, you know. Just be like, okay, let's plan. Let's strategize. What should we do? Nope. It's just middle finger, straight up. Run for your life. I want to keep these voodoo dolls just in case I ever need a whole lot of money. You know, for the sake of farming. I know their value. Funny enough, you can't really farm the Wall of Flesh. Like, you have to wait for the guide to come back. But hey, you can do that. It's possible. Stop saying hell. I'll say hell as much as I want. What is that? Is the technical term the underground? You know, or you know, the underworld, or as it's called. I can't. It's sort of like one of those things where it's just like that's not a demon. That's a. Yeah. Stop saying hell. I'm in hell. Hey, I can say hell when I'm in hell. It's sort of like It's not like you can be in Pittsburgh and not say the word Pittsburgh. It's like that's the abandoned word. Yeah. Like the word that thou shalt not say. Like Lord Voldemort. There's a theory that the guide is the Wall of Flesh. I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense when you sacrifice the voodoo doll god thing. And then he mysteriously just comes back. Meh. Just being like, hey guys, what'd I miss? A gigantic wall of flesh that tried to kill me? Oh, well that's neat. Hey, have you heard about potions? Come on, buddy. Here. Okay. Carved out a good amount so far, I think. Oh yeah, I've heard of the Legend of Max. I was actually thinking about that just now. It's a nice comic. Does he still update it? I have this suspicion he probably doesn't. That's a heck of a thing to keep going for like extendingly long periods of time. Like, if I remember correctly, the guy who did Legend of Max, right now I think he's busy doing his own personal side project. And I don't remember what that was. That was a good comic. It was pretty funny. I've considered comics myself, but I'm not artistically inclined. That's like that. That's one of those things that, I mean, I'm not saying you have to be just a virtuoso is not the right word. You don't have to be a legendary artiste in order to make comics. I think everybody on the face of the earth could potentially make comics. It's definitely time consuming. That's another thing. I mean, heck, the stream takes up a hell of a lot of my time. And then editing down of the stream also takes a lot of my time. And even then, I only edit down the stream for very specific occasions. Like The Legend of Zelda, because holy crap. Nah. Actually, no, now that I think about it. There, that has less intrinsic value. At least with the dirt I could build. What do we have in here? Ooh! It's a Hellwing bow. Hellwing bow's actually pretty nice, right? Don't know if I'm actually going to be using it, but... A silver bullet. You could buy silver bullets, right? Or, you can make them, actually, now that I think about it. I'm getting rid of the acorn. A tie? Can you not? Can you not? Stop it. Bad. Okay. Dang. I see you. I'm running out of... Yeah, okay. You know what? I have teleportation. I want to keep a whole lot of the stuff that I've been picking up. Like, a lot of the potions, things like that. And hey, I made a pretty straight shot back to where I was. Okay, I've got a crap load of voodoo dolls now. Oof. And I know you can't really scum the wall of flesh because you have to wait for the guide to come back. But I have found, like, I think during the day, as long as the daytime is going, it's pretty lenient on respawning. Yeah, you know, respawning the guide. So, hey, during the day I could spam it. Alright, 2 new potions. Actually, several. Mana regeneration, heart reach, invisibility, obsidian skin, and a whole bunch of health potion. At this point in the game, they kind of expect that I have a whole bunch of health. Come to think of it, I think I'm going to be running into this stuff a lot more. So, I'm going to keep that on me. Oh, I can... Here. You can replace you. Ta-da! What else now? I can go put a couple more things away. I'm trying to think, like, who my favorite, like, comic book writers are. I guess for the sake of just my own nostalgia for it, I'm a big fan of VG Cats. Because I remember reading VG Cats, like, way back a long time ago. And even then, Scott's still pretty funny. I actually saw that he's taken a really long break from doing VG Cats, but he has started to sort of come back and do a little bit of it. Like, he's drawing it up right now, apparently. I saw on Twitter. Yeah, he's got a couple of just, beta scribbles he's been doing. Or, basic line art. Alright, nice and clean. Oh, it's getting kind of late. How far along have I gotten with the carving? Oh god, not very. It's getting really late. I don't know if I Jeez. Look at the sky. You can see where I've been flying. Yeah. Sort of wondering if we should just leave this for sometime later. Yeah, as it currently stands, it's almost like 10 o'clock where I'm at, and I got things that I got to do. So, yeah, I kind of want to leave it to that. I mean, we've gotten quite a bit done here. We beat all 3 of the main bosses of Terraria, and we are building, we're building essentially the platforms for the Wall of Flesh. Yeah, it's like we've gotten quite a bit finished, and I guess if we wanted to be, well, we're going to have to go through all the labyrinth. If we're smart, we should go through all the labyrinth. Yeah, I think we're going to call it for tonight. It's been fun, but I got stuff to do, and I got places to go. So, that'll do it. I'm going to end this my usual way. So thanks, everybody, for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. If you want to take a look at this stream, it's 10:46 where you are. Even more reason for me to go to bed. Anyway, if you wanted to take a look at the stream anytime after it's done, I don't know. It was a whole lot of just busy work. But, if you wanted to look back on it, I'm going to be uploading it to the YouTube channel sometime after it's done processing. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. All of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Saturday, well, actually, I have basically no plan for every single day. I just sort of play games that I feel like playing on certain days. Terraria has been the game I've been playing a lot on Wednesday. And then, I've been playing some Breath of the Wild, but I play that whenever I'm done editing it down. And then, I need to get back to playing Paradigm, because that game was ridiculous. Phoenix Wright. Jeez, I've been playing a lot of Phoenix Wright. So if that catches your eye, that's been fun and bombastic. So maybe consider that too. Anyway, yes, I will be finished here. So again, thanks for coming out. See you next time.